again is Psalm 57. Psalm 57. One of the wonderful things about the Psalms is that it is a kind of correctiveness to the teaching books to do with the history of the Old Testament. The history of the Old Testament, you can gain the impression that the philosophy of the Jew was that they were the exclusive ones and God wasn't working anywhere else. Well, again and again and again, you get from the Psalms that God's presence is universal and his work is universal. And he understands the hearts of all men and all women and reacts according to his mercy to everybody, that nobody's outside of the mercy and love and goodness of God. And that's one of the great truths to learn from the Psalms. It is more New Testament in that sense, and only in that sense, of course. Be merciful to me, O God, he starts off. Be merciful to me, my soul trusteth in thee. In the shadow of your wings will I take comfort. And that's the kind of language, it's the mind. But then he says this, and this is the verse for today. Be thou exalted above the heavens, and let thy glory be above all the earth. And then he concludes the Psalms by saying, be thou exalted above the heavens, and let the glory be above all the earth. That might well have been a kind of reaction which all the congregation sang when the choir was singing the first part and then part of the second part. I don't know. I leave that to scholars to sort out. What I do know is that in the Psalms, God is everywhere. And that expression, O God above the heavens, and let the glory be above all the earth, above the heavens and above the earth, above the heavens, above the earth, is saying God is everywhere. It's just their way of saying God is everywhere. And if everywhere, he's here now, even while I'm speaking, and is with you in your life, even the while you live it. You might be living in just a few seconds of what we call time. We might have a very short life of 70 years and 10, and if by strength, maybe some more, and maybe with medication, a few more years. But we all have a relatively short life. But in that life, God is there. And you can take that with you today. My heart is fixed, he says. My heart is fixed. I will sing and give praise. I used to say to myself as a young boy, my heart is fixed. It wasn't fixed. It needed a lot of fixing to do and would take a long time. But there was something inside me that wanted God. Something that was there that wanted God. So this is your psalm for today, Psalm 57. And you can say, be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above the earth. In other words, in all the earth, the very best of God to everyone. Universal God, so that everyone could be loved in the Psalms. Psalm for today. Bye for now.